Yes, we are. Okay. If you have never done a monthly review of the results of your business, your operations in your business, you do want to listen on for the next few minutes. If also you do look at your numbers a little bit each month, you do want to listen as well, because you just might not be asking yourself key questions or answering those key questions. Also, feel free to drop your questions in the comments about business journey. And of course, if I'm not able to answer, then I'll point you to someone who can help you and who can answer. So feel free to drop your business questions in the comments as well, and any other questions you may have. So it's always amazing to look to study the operations of sports team, right? And when you get into those higher level team who are competing at international or even national levels, one of the key things they do is that they are always reviewing the games, the previous games that have been played. They're reviewing their games, they're reviewing the games of their opponents, they're reviewing their practice matches as well. Why do they do that? Why are they reviewing? They're reviewing because they are looking to see, okay, what were the moves like, the plays like, how can they improve? How can they decide on the strategy for the next game? What are some things to change, do different, and all that? So it is so important in your business to be always looking at your business numbers. What can be done differently? What do we need to do more of? Why did this happen? Why did this not happen? So these are three key things to ask and also answer during the monthly review of your business. And I know at the time of this video, we are into day 4 of a new month. So what that means is that a month has passed, has just about ended, and you need to be looking quickly at what was the performance of your business or businesses to be able to see, okay, what happened that was done properly, what happened that you need to change going forward. If it is the first time you are joining me live as well, I am Kersha Campbell, and I do help businesses scale their cash flow by implementing effective financial systems. So, depending on what's happening in your business, we customize those needed financial systems so that you can scale cash flow and, of course, grow in so many other ways as well. Number one, you need to ask the question and have it answered: was your business profitable, right? And how you assess that is not just by looking at your bank account. No, that's not how you do it. You have to be looking through the numbers in your business. What were the sales? What were the costs? What were the expenses? What about my estimated tax as well? Was my business profitable? You're taking all those numbers into account, subtracting your expenses, your costs from your sales or the revenue that came in, and then of course make a estimation for tax, or depending on where the tax situation in your business is. So in doing that, you are now able to say, okay, was I profitable? Was my business profitable? Was it not profitable? Why was it not profitable? What cause us to have a loss? This is a very important question to ask. Now, profit is not the same as cash flow, and we're going to get into the cash flow portion in a little while, but do figure out if your business is profitable. And depending on where your business is at, you can take it to a deeper level. Was this type of service profitable? Was this type of service profitable? Was this product profitable? You can go to itemizing the profit for each type of service or product that you offer for your business. So it is important to figure out, was your business profitable? It might not be you personally doing it as a business owner, entrepreneur, or CEO. However, those are key questions that you need to be asking in your business. Why? Because it's going to help you to quickly make changes in your business for this month as needed. You might need to change your strategy, you might need to change pricing, you might need to offer a few bundles in terms of, you know, your product offerings or service offerings. You might need to revisit your strategy. There's so many things when you answer that question. Was your business profitable or not? Number two, you need to be comparing your actual results against what your budget was. Now, if you don't have a budget, then of course that means that you're gonna now have to think about what your budgeted amounts were, but you have to compare what your actual results were against what you budgeted. Why do you need to do this? You need to be doing this because that helps you to dive into so many other areas, answer so many questions afterwards. For example, if you did budget that you're going to make 100,000 in sales and you only made 85,000, you need to know as a business owner, as the entrepreneur, as a CEO, why did that happen? You need to know, was it a problem with demand? Was it a change in the, you know, the demand of your clients? Did you have some internal challenges why you weren't able to sell as much or get on as many projects as you planned? You also need to be knowing, was it something in the wider environment? Is it a trend that's happening? You might need to revisit what you're offering, how you're offering it as well. So it is important to, of course, set up budgets in your business. So if you haven't done that, you need to really think about setting up budgets in your business. And there's so much power and information when when you use the budgeting process in your business. Budgeting can improve your profits, improve your cash flow. It's not that you set up a budget and leave it. You dive deeper into certain variance analysis, getting into trends. There's budgeting as a whole different world, and it is a powerful tool that you should be using in your business if you're not using it. And also, if you do budget, you need to be using it effectively in your business to drive certain results and changes with strategy as needed. So that is the second thing. You do need to compare your actual results against your budgeted results. And when I do go through that with my clients, we dive into so many areas. We look at, okay, we get so many answers. There's so many things that come out of that process. We're able to tell just by looking at the numbers how efficient the team was. Is it that they had too many persons working? Do you need less persons on board? You know, we're also able to get into things like, okay, was this service really profitable for this month? Do we need to review certain pricing? You get into so much with that exercise. It's a fun exercise, and I guarantee that as you start using it in your business, you get so excited for monthly reviews. The third thing you need to do when it comes to your monthly review in your business is to know, figure out what your cash position is going to be for at least the next month. What does that involve? That involves creating your cash flow forecast, or of course updating them if you have it before, so you can know at the end of this month, am I going to be in an overdraft position? Do I have enough cash based on the inflows and outflows of cash that I'm expecting, right? And it is very important to do that. When you do that, you'll figure out, okay, I might not have enough money to pay certain bills, certain expenses. I might need to maybe stagger certain payments, or, you know, do part payments if possible, connect with certain suppliers, vendors to see what can happen. Or you might need to be, you know, taking up the phone, following up on some outstanding amounts, right? We do know that the sale is not complete until you get the cash in your bank, until you're paid. So you might need to follow up on persons who have not paid you as yet. You also might need to review what your sales projections are. You might have thought that, okay, I just had 2 projects on stream and that was enough, but you realize, no, I need to dive in to get at least 4 more projects, right? So in getting into your cash flow position and analysis, you're able to know in advance what your cash position is going to be. You're able to be proactive and innovative quickly and make changes in the strategy and, of course, the business plans that you did have for the coming month. So do remember that when it comes to monthly reviews, it's not just to say this happened or this happened, it's to figure out deeper why this happened, why did this happen, what can we change quickly as the new month unfolds, as the new month does progress. So just to recap quickly, the 3 key questions you need to ask: how profitable your business was last month, the results, diving into the numbers, how far off you were from your budget, are you on track, are you not meeting your targets, and also what is your cash flow position, what are the cash flow needs that you're having for the upcoming month, what is your cash flow position coming on stream. If you have never done a month review, or you're like, okay, what is it that I could do differently, definitely, and you want to learn more about this process, you can send me an inbox, or make a comment, and then I'll be able to follow up with you to see what exactly you're doing, what is it that you need to be doing differently. So thank you for tuning in, and do remember that the number one reason your business will fail is not paying attention to your business numbers and not having enough cash flow. So signing off until next time, this is Kersha Campbell, your cash flow maven. Bye.